Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dave here. Welcome to Holiday for Two. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have a good week ahead. Today's video is Quartzsite Alternatives. Are you one of those people who've been to Quartzsite before, or maybe you've never been to Quartzsite, but you've heard about the crowds? Or you've been to Quartzsite and you would like to go back, but you don't want to camp where there are crowds? Now, during the busy show season, which is January and February, the area near Quartzsite itself can get kind of crowded, and some people don't like the big crowds. Some people don't mind the big crowds, and that's okay. But if you're looking for some places to go, be in the action when you want to be, but get away from the action when you want to rest at your campsite and stuff, I'm going to share 5 alternatives for places to camp that are close within Quartzsite. Some of them are within 15 minutes, maybe a half an hour distance from downtown Quartzsite. And so let's dive into this. I hope you find this helpful, and if you do, please give it a like button, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the little bell on the side over there so you'll be notified when I put out more helpful videos like this in the future. So Quartzsite Alternatives. Let's go.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for 2. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for 2.
Right, so let's dive into this. I'm going to start with my first spot in just a minute. And as I go around these sites that are around Quartzsite, I'm going to go clockwise from the north, around to the east, to the south, and to the west side of Quartzsite. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 is probably the closest one to Quartzsite, within about 6 or 7 miles, Plumosa Road. This is north of Quartzsite along Highway 95. Plumosa Road is one of the popular spots, but it's not an LTVA spot. Long-term visitor area, so there's no fee at Plumosa. You're still close enough to town. You're about 6 or 7 miles south to Quartzsite. You can still go in and get the action at the shows and stuff, but yet get away far enough where hopefully the crowds won't be too busy during peak season. So that's Plumosa Road, which is north of town on Highway 95. And there are several spots along the road, and I will show maps for all of these so you can find them. And any of these videos that I have previous videos about, I'll put links up here in the corner so you can click on them and view some of the other videos of some of the campsites that we've been to around the Quartzsite area. So look for little links up here up in the corner if I have any videos that I think you might be interested in checking out. All right, so that's number 1, Plumosa Road. Now number 2, let's go to number 2. Number 2 is Bose. Now Bose is also on Plumosa Road, but it's farther up northeast of Plumosa Road. A lot of people don't realize this, but Plumosa Road has several spots along the road as you go up to Bose where you can disperse camp. So that's a little suggestion there. Check some of those out. But the spot I'm going to recommend is up close to the town of Bose. Now near the community of Bose, there's also a park that's part of Bose Community Park. They have hookups for $20 a night and dry camp spots available for $10 a night. It has the advantage of being close to town, and I believe they also have garbage and some water and maybe even a dump station available there at Bose Community Park. So that's something to check out if you want a couple nights away and you want to get away from some of those other spots for a night or two and then head back down to them. A lot of folks that go to Quartzsite stay in one spot for maybe 2 weeks and then move around to different spots. Every 2 weeks. Every 14 days, you're supposed to move to a different spot. That's kind of the rules of BLM camping, is the 14-day stay limit. So what some people do is they go to one spot for 14 days, stay there, maybe go dump their holding tanks, get groceries, whatever, yada, 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 and then they go to another spot within Quartzsite. But bear in mind that if you're within the circle of Quartzsite, close within, you're going to be paying the fee of the long-term visitor area. So let's jump into the third spot, number 3, and this is on the east side of town, about 10 miles down Highway or Interstate 10 is Golden Nugget Road. Golden Nugget Road. And again, I will put maps on the video so you can see where these are. And as I zoom in here on Golden Nugget Road, there are dispersed campsites to the north of I-10. There are also dispersed campsites to the south of I-10. There's also an old gold mine down there, but I do believe it's privately operated, and there's gold claims. So, there's a claim there on that mine. So just be aware of that if you're in an area where there's claims. Also, around Gold Nugget Mine, there are some open shafts. So do be aware when you're walking around. If you go out there and explore a little bit, there are some open shafts. Usually they have fences around there, so just watch for that. And again, I have videos on some of these, so you can check out the video up in the corner here. Let's go to campsite area number 4. This is going to be to the south of Quartzsite along Highway 95. And this is Palm Canyon Road. Now there is another area down south of Quartzsite called Roadrunner. I didn't include that in the list because that can still get kind of crowded. You're welcome to check out Roadrunner, but Palm Canyon Road is a little farther south. It is about 23 miles south of downtown Quartzsite. So you're still close enough that if you camp on Palm Canyon Road, you can drive into town and still enjoy the action and see the shows, and then go back to your quiet campsite along Palm Canyon Road. It also has the distinction of being the entrance on the west side of COFA, which is the King of Arizona Wildlife Refuge area, which is the COFA area around there. Now COFA has a different set of rules. It's part of the BLM land area, but you can also camp along in areas within COFA. So do check that out separately. And again, if I have any videos that pertain to this area, I'll put them up in the corner. Number 5 is west of Quartzsite, approximately 16 miles, so 17, 18, 20 minutes away from downtown Quartzsite on Interstate 10 is Morgantown Dry Camp area. I will put a map here on the video so you can see where it's at. It's in a little community town, it's not really a town, called Ehrenberg. Now Ehrenberg is just east of Blythe, Arizona, but it's on the Blythe, California. Ehrenberg is the last stop before you cross over the border into California. It's also a great place to get gas. If you plan to go into California, like to Glamis or any place else in California, it's a good place to get gas before you cross into Blythe, because the moment you get into Blythe, gas prices go higher. So if you're looking to get gas in your gas tank, get it in Ehrenberg or Quartzsite before you go into Blythe. Just a little tip there for you. Morgantown is just south of the market. There's a Main Street Market Center right there, gas station. There's a little market store inside. They have gas, of course, ice, supplies, soda, beer, snacks, some food items. There's also a dog park there that's kind of new. I don't remember. I did see that on the map. I'll show that to you as I'm going through the map here. But it also has a dog park there, so you can drive in up there to Morgantown, off of Morgantown, drive into that little market street, get gas, get ice, whatever you need, and then take your dog for a walk on the dog park, which is kind of nice. But of course, you can walk your dog anywhere right in the desert. Morgantown dry camp area is a little bit rough, I've heard, getting into the spot, but once you go slow and get in there, it's not too bad. It has room enough back in there for Class A's, Class C's, fifth wheels, and so on, trailers. So that is an alternative for you if you're looking for some place that's a little farther away from Quartzsite and you want some peace and quiet. You don't want to be in the crowds. So I hope that these 5 places are, maybe one of these, I hope, is someplace you've never tried before. So I'll give you something to think about if you're going to Quartzsite, or maybe all 5 of them are new to you. So write them down. Next time you go to Quartzsite, check out one of those spots. If you don't like the crowds, but yet you still want to get into town and see some of the fun stuff, the big time of year to go to Quartzsite is mid-January to the end of February. That's when they have all the shows. The Rock, Gem, and Mineral Show, the RV Super Show, plus other shows that they have with they bring equipment and stuff to set up and sell equipment for vans and for motorhomes and RVs and all kinds of stuff. And it runs through January, mid-January through mid-February, the end of February. That's when the big events happen. Now, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy Quartzsite any other time. Of course, right now when I'm filming this is July. So in my mind, I'm thinking, why would anybody want to go to Quartzsite in July? Nobody goes to Quartzsite in July unless they live there. And there are a lot of people that live in Quartzsite, but it is probably today going to be 110 degrees, but it's a dry heat. The best time to visit Quartzsite is probably starting in October and goes through March. Sometime in the mid-October, that's when the weather starts getting nice in Arizona. Mid-October through mid-March. Now, you can still dry camp in the desert from mid-March to April, but April can be really tricky. We can have days in April where it can get into the hundreds, yet we can turn around and have a weekend or a week in April where it's in the 70s. You just never know. In fact, even May can be that way, but you can't count on it. You can count on November, December, January, and February, and part of March being the best months to come to Quartzsite. And why do people want to come to Quartzsite? Well, of course, the dry climate and the weather in the winter is beautiful. The sunrises and sunsets are awesome and unspeakably beautiful. I just can't even tell you what it's like if you've never been there to see a sunset or a sunrise in the desert in Quartzsite, Arizona. So I hope you found this helpful. And safe travels wherever you're going. I hope you get out and be safe wherever you're going. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Get out and see the country. It's a beautiful country out there. Take care. Bye-bye.